Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Camnet Leading News. My name is Amazing Katamanda with the headlines. PF's Antonio MWANZA activist delays in holding the PF's convention to poverty among its members. SELTEKK Engineering Limited workers protest over non-payments of salaries.
Team, the trajectory of the business looks very positive, and it looks like we'll be able to launch the ministry.
There's so much data.
Mom?
Yes, baby?
It says here, global warming and climate change is caused by the pollution from careless activities of human beings.
Wow!
Son, do you know I can turn my phone into a TV remote?
How's that possible?
It's so easy. Check this out.
Be smart, be fast with mega data from Zamtel. Get your 15 GB mobile data for only 100 kwacha, 30 GB mobile data for only 200 kwacha, and your 70 GB LTE data bundle with free Netflix, YouTube, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Visit our Facebook page, website, or service centers countrywide for more information. Zamtel, your digital lifestyle partner.
Thank you for staying with us in other news in detail. A concerned parent in Lusaka's garden compound has called for a complete removal of illegal shops that sell liquor mostly owned by youths. But some traders spoken to by Camnet News say they cannot stop selling the liquor as it is their only source of income and cannot afford to purchase licenses from the Lusaka City Council for trading in liquor businesses.
This year, Lusaka Province Minister Sheo Muyata ordered for a complete stop to the illegal selling of alcohol on roadsides. But the tendency has continued in many parts of Lusaka. Camnet News caught up with some garden compound roadside liquor sellers who tell this reporter that the illegal business is their only source of income and that they solemnly depend on it.
The business, because I can't just be staying at this at home, you know. We've been through a lot like this. We can't be staying with parents at this age, you know that. So it's better to be doing something. 1% of something is better than 0% of nothing.
Meanwhile, a concerned parent said the continuous selling of liquor by mainly youths along the roadside is sending a wrong message to the children, especially in compounds, and that relevant authorities should consider a complete ban on the act.
Right, because mamemba gulisira swatinga license. Na license swatinga swale mbesa kuli konsero mtakamo pamene hivi saoneka musha. So if no one should lembesa mbukai zanga very fast kukula because it pafupi unit irasha shani mroti. So
efforts to get a comment from Lusaka City Council on the matter proved futile by broadcast time. Cherish Sibote for Camnet News, Lusaka.
Patriotic Front Media Director Antonio MWANZA has charged that the Patriotic Front is a poor party, stating that this is the reason it has failed to raise the 5 million kwacha needed to hold its convention this month. In an interview with Camnet News, Mr. MWANZA says perceptions that the party is rich are false, adding that such is what has led to the watch hunt of PF members following various arrests on corruption allegations.
The delayment in the former ruling Patriotic Front PF in holding its convention, which was due to be held in June of 2022 to a date not yet known due to financial challenges, has brought a lot of talk in the political sphere. Many have been wondering how a party which was known for flashing money when in power can run broke in just 9 months. Others have been alleging that this is all a stunt meant to avoid the attention of investigative wings like the Anti-Corruption Commission ACC. PF Media Director Mr. Antonio MWANZA has however charged that the PF is genuinely poor, stating that it previously depended on well-wishers who are now facing financial challenges in today's economy. Mr. MWANZA told this to Camnet News in an interview.
So the PF as a political party itself has never been a party for the rich or the elite. It's a poor people's party. And even all the operations of the PF are being sponsored by members and well-wishers. We are looking at a figure of 5 million. It's not a small amount of money, especially in this economy where nobody has money. There's no money in circulation. The cost of living has gone beyond the reach of many people. businesses are failing because this government has not paid suppliers and contractors who were contracted by government. So there is no money in circulation, and the business community, for instance, which used to give us money, they don't have the money because this government has not paid them. So there's no one who has money. The members have no money because there's no money in circulation.
He has further described the fight against corruption as a witch hunt, stating that there is no evidence proving that anyone in the party stole money.
These arrests are purely to kill Patriotic Front. It has got nothing to do with the fight against corruption. If this government wanted to fight corruption, they should have fought the corruption which is going on right now. We have got a fertilizer deal of $50 million which was given to a friend of UPND without even following the laid down procedure of floating the tender to the public. $50 million worth of fertilizer, which is actually at an exorbitant price. Fertilizer is $1,000 per metric ton. That tender which they have given to their own friend is floating at $1,407, and it was single sourced. That's the corruption they should be fighting.
All eyes are on the PF as they are waiting to see who are sent to party presidency among its aspirants, who include former Minister of Information and Broadcasting Services Shimba Kambwili, Borokoso Member of Parliament Brian Munduvile, and former Ambassador to Ethiopia Emmanuel Mwamba, to name a few. Zipora Mshala, Camnet News, Lusaka.
Over 20 workers at SELTEKK Engineering Limited, a company contracted by the Lusaka City Council to provide general work around Lusaka's Midday, Kalingalinga and surrounding areas, have protested over non-payment of salaries by their employer. The workers have told Camnet News that the lack of payment has left them destitute, having to depend on the side hustles which they say is not sustainable to bringing in food to the table and taking their children to school.
This is not a funeral, but the cry of general workers at SELTEKK Engineering Limited, a company contracted by the Lusaka City Council to provide general cleaning services, which include sweeping and cleaning of drainages in Lusaka's Mutendere compound and surrounding areas. The workers lament that it is now 5 months since they were last paid, despite them doing work which is regarded as a dirty job. They further say they do not receive any response from the company when seeking answers, hence their decision to take to the media.
Tieni bosi watolo kumuyita ibwera utuone safu na kubwera. So tieni futi tusebenza kutoka seni paka 16:30. No lia no lunch. But even chitoya kafuna kutizienda. But mtusawoneka.
Nipo makuru nipo bamena tunge na drainage. Fosho la satu bela kuna no magloves no majogo. But mmoja madara tupapezama magalo yokufa madaiva bambi bamena tupapeza satu bela kuna chifunde but mchitatu tumpushingira yenda pasogolo. 30% drama. 30% drama kulipe.
The affected workers have explained their challenges amidst the non-payment, stating that they have to live from hand to mouth.
But the end at the end of good is out at least tingayakona ma 5 kwacha, ma 10 kwacha, then tagulako ma lunch. Paputikanga pa lunch as 13 hours then tagulako to ma bands kapanga che mazigi tadia. Je bameti shtamu depend bamene hivi.
Uyu muntu pongena nchito vanati uzati zambo mpasani ma 1 pini 2. 1 pini 2 still wona muri 3 months ndepa mena mpasani 200 pena 150 muri 5 months amire teranko ni 15 noma iyo 15 zapereka kuti munyumba batipisha bana kudya maneti fonse musukulu zachita bwanje pamene tikamba pano bana balira ndrama za kupereka ku masukulu kuri bana ba grade 9 amene tili nabo bakutiperekere ndrama zija basirize masukulu.
SELTEKK Senior Supervisor Mr. Albert Kamboi, however, charges that it is not true to say the workers are paid half salaries, as they are paid 40 kwacha for each day of work. He explains that this means that only those who work every day will get the agreed-on salary of 1,200 kwacha per day. Mr. Kamboi also explains that the company only owes them 3 months arrears, which are due to non-payment of the company by the National Road Fund Agency, NRFA.
NRFA may say we'll be paying you anytime soon. They are not specific with when to pay. So we just keep tracking to NRFA like, when is it coming? Is the money ready? Just like that. When it's ready, you know, this government institutions, they give it to us. We don't have to push them, and we don't force, but we go there at least to air our grievances, as they did come here, those women of ours.
He explains that once payments from NFRA are timely, the company will also be able to pay the workers on time. Zipporah Mshala, Camnet News, Lusaka.
The Private Security Company Association of Zambia, President Francis Mukuka, has welcomed the move by Cabinet to provide the Private Security Company Regulation Bill, saying it will improve regulation and accountability of security companies in the country. Speaking in an interview with Camnet News, Mr. Mukuka says the security industry has been dominated by foreign companies who have been limiting local participation in the sector, and says the enhancement of the bill will bridge the gap.
The country has in the recent past seen an increase in the number of security guard companies mushrooming across the country in an effort to increase the security of the citizenry, at the same time create jobs for the locals. However, the companies have not been properly regulated owing to the fact that they do not have proper policies to govern their affairs. On the 30th of June 2022, Cabinet, during its 12th meeting, approved in principle the introduction of a bill in Parliament for the regulation of private security companies in the country in order to monitor the company's activities and enhance accountability. This move has been welcomed by different stakeholders, especially those in the same field. In an interview with Camnet TV News, the Private Security Company Association of Zambia, President Francis Mukuka, has described the move by Cabinet to approve the Private Security Company Regulations Bill as progressive, saying the act will bring sanity in the operation of private security companies in the country.
As President of Private Security Companies Association, we are very happy with the move the Cabinet has taken. This is very progressive. We have tried before in the previous government, this didn't work out. But we are very, very happy this time that we are to thank the Cabinet for the new dawn government for to have taken time to listen to us and also approve the SI that we have been applying for years. And now we understand and believe that our profession will be well respected, and we will try by all means to bring sanity and order in the security industry.
He adds that the security sector has been affected by the influx of foreign security guard companies, which have since overtaken their businesses.
Regards to that, this is actually the main issue that we have been trying to iron out with our foreigners. For instance, as much as we want the foreign security also to do business in this country, but we need a share. We need to have balance in the way we not if a Chinese has a security company, then he has to take all the slots. All Chinese business people, they have to hire that security for the Chinese firm, which is not fair. This is our country that we need to benefit, and this is why even the government has been trying by all means to make sure that even the small entrepreneurs also grow. So we need to share the market. This move definitely will benefit both security companies, both guards, also will bring sanity.
Meanwhile, Mr. Mukuka feels the move will address salary conditions of the security guards and give them decent works. Messi Chanika reporting for Camnet TV News in Lusaka.
That item brings us to the end of our Camnet News, but before we go, we take a look at the headlines once again. PF's Antonio MWANZA attributes delays in holding the party's convention to poverty among its members. SELTEKK Engineering Limited workers protest over non-payments of SALARIES. Thank you for joining us on the Camnet Midday News. My name is Amazing Katamanda. Good afternoon.